Hey, this is Barry from the Collecti-Bros podcast, and today I want to talk about Doom: The Dark Ages. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. It really helps us out with the visibility of the channel, and we have tons of other things on the Collecti-Bros podcast for you to enjoy. Now, as a first-time Doom player, I didn't really have expectations for what I was getting myself into. I don't have a previous history with the series, a nostalgia, or really anything. I didn't grow up with a PC that was able to handle video games, even on the old floppies. My mom used it for accounting. But I did have a PS1, which we didn't have Doom for. We were more of a Final Fantasy, Spyro the Dragon, Metal Gear Solid type family. So my experience is at a complete zero. When Doom Eternal came out, I do remember there was a lot of praise and a lot of fear in the community, especially with the direction of the series. And I hear the same thing with this iteration of Doom in Dark Ages. If you're watching this video, you probably already have a semblance of what Doom is, so I'm not going to describe it like you're Patrick Star. But I do want to touch on some things in this game and share my perspective as a first-time player. Firstly, the difficulty. I am the first to always admit I play games on easy mode, and that's not to say I don't have any skill, I just don't have the time. I've been collecting video games for decades now, and I have so many to play and so little time to play them. I'm not prideful enough to brag on the internet how I played XYZ game on Nightmare, Hellscape, Devil's Butthole difficulty, and if you're not playing on the same difficulty, you're trash. So I was very happy the devs decided to keep the modular style of difficulty. I have no desire to raise my blood pressure during games on purpose. If you feel like you can't play this game on easy, you absolutely can. The introduction of the shield saw to Doom was another thing I saw some confusion about. Some people like it, some people hate it, because with it brings blocking and parrying. Parrying completely negates damage and even knocks some enemies back. I found every time I landed a parry and the heavy ching sound playing it was really satisfying. And the game isn't set up to where you can parry literally everything like Expedition 33, it's only select attacks. But it opens up the combat variety in a way I really appreciated rather than just holding the trigger and shooting. There are around 16 weapons in this game. Whether you're counting the Atlan weapons or the shield is up to you, 3 of them being melee weapons. You can't miss them, and some of them are upgraded versions of another, like the combat shotgun and the super shotgun, or the plasma accelerator and the cycler. Some are better on armor, some are better on shields, and there's enough variety for me to feel like I have a few favorites, but also some to pull out of my back pocket when I'm dealing with a revenant that just won't stay still. The exploration was also fun. The maps are quite large and gives me points of interest marked with a question mark, and they helped me when I wanted to 100% each level, which I absolutely did. Some of the puzzles are actually kind of difficult, and they led to some variety in the levels where I wasn't just getting bored shooting things constantly. Having to use a shield dash to break open secret areas, or realizing you need to turn around in the rotating room to get out was pretty fun. It's like the developers knew that people who play first-person shooters don't usually look up, so it was fun to see how many puzzles were solved simply by looking straight up. My biggest knock on this game is how boring the Atlan and the dragon fights were. The introduction to each were so cool that the actual mechanics felt like a letdown. The giant mech Atlan kind of turned into a short level beat 'em up with a couple weapons dropped here and there, but there was nothing else to do outside of walk forward and punch. And the dragon's completely reliant on the parry system to destroy and unlock areas to progress the story. There wasn't dragon dogfights with ships, and there were some ships to chase and destroy as a puzzle or a challenge, but the lack of aerial combat was noticeable for as much effort as they put into the dragon levels. The game could have easily went without, and they felt like lazy filler to me. I would love to see an improvement on these if they wish to continue giant mechs and riding dragons in the future. Lastly, this game is so cool to sit and look at all the details put in. A great blend of futuristic Doom themes to medieval styles. From the dragon's cybernetic wings, stone and metal gate castles, and even the saw having a ripcord on it, there's so much variety and it all felt purposeful. The heavenly alien style of the makers and the inclusion of the old one all felt right at place. Even though I had no idea what was going on with the story, I was invested in the design and loved seeing what was going to come next. I would definitely recommend this game to everyone interested. If you've never touched Doom before, you don't need to know anything about it. Just enjoy the ride of bashing demons with your shield. I completed mine 100% at a little over 16 hours, and this is on easy mode, so it won't take a huge chunk of your time, and it is available on Game Pass to subscribers on both PC and Xbox, as well as purchasable on PS5. Thanks for checking this one out. Let me know what you thought of Doom the Dark Ages in the comments. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Do you want to see a Dark Ages 2? What do you think? Are you a first-time Doom player like me, or are you a tenured veteran of the series? You guys stay safe, stay oppressed, break that glass ceiling, and until next time, Collecti-Bros out.